It's bad. Okay, look, it's bad. I'm going to explain why it's bad, obviously. Now, there's a couple things that I've been looking into this morning, and I've really just wanted to get down to the bottom of who's behind GTA 6, right? Because look, I've watched all the videos. There's people saying, "Oh, this game's going to be gay because now you have a bunch of gay women making the game." And it's I mean, the reality is it's just not true. There's like this video, this guy got like 1.4 million views, and it's talking about why GTA 6 will suck. And he has a picture of like guys that made the game GTA 4 back in the 2000s, and then they have a picture of a bunch of gay women standing together that are making GTA 6. Though there are women, obviously, at Take-Two Studios, it's male. Like it's like I think over 78% of its workforce is male. And you can look this up. I can't get exact numbers on Take-Two's diversity in the workplace. I don't know. But I just want to point that out. Like, I know people are worried, and you have a right to be worried, and I am worried too, but I'm going to tell you why I'm worried, and it's not necessarily because of the women that are working at Take-Two, the gay, trans, whatever you want to call it, okay? Whatever people that want to go by pronouns. Take-Two, now whether people want to accept this or not, Take-Two Interactive is, they believe in diversity, so they hire those types of people into the workplace, people that are gay, people that are trans, people that are non-binary. They can't pick a gender.
It's incredibly important that a person's identity be respected in and out of the workplace.
For queer folk, it's this weird balance of, do you come out at work? How do you come out at work? Is my workplace going to be supportive? Are people going to think that me talking about my sexual orientation at work is any different than you talking about your spouse? Are you going to act like my pronouns are an imposition on you and not a learning opportunity?
It is just a fundamental right. We all have a right to be here. We all belong.
It's so important to have your identity respected so that you can bring yourself to work.
People who experience anti-queer sentiment could be discrimination at your job, being fired from your job, specific incidences of hate speech. People who experience 4 of those or more in a year are, I think, 92% more likely to attempt suicide within the queer community. You can cut that immediately just by respecting somebody's pronouns.
Who doesn't want continuity between who they are as a person and how they can show up in their work, right? If I personally don't feel respected, it's going to be really hard for me to take risks, which means I'm not positioned to innovate.
That's a real thing at Take-Two Interactive. GTA 6 and what Rockstar is doing, what Take-Two Interactive is doing is just fucking sketchy, man. It's sketchy. They're being really weird about this release. There isn't going to be a physical copy, which is just very anti-consumer. They're charging $80 for the base game when in reality the full game's going to be $100. I don't know why they didn't just say, "Look, the game's fucking $100. Get over it. Give me your money." They're taking advantage of us. I mean, it's just the greed knows no bounds with Rockstar. And there's this guy that I watch on YouTube. His name's Nakey Jakey, and he has a separate channel aside from his main channel, and it's called Ball Creative. And he talks about a long list of decisions that Rockstar has made to prove that they've been doing this for a while. I mean, we can look back at the definitive edition of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, and how that was just a bomb, and they allowed Grove Street Games to release that shit. It was a money grab. And on top of that, they even took the games that were out before they released the definitive edition. They didn't even allow people to buy that version of the game anymore. They forced you to buy their definitive edition, which was absolute dog water. Though they have made improvements, that game never recovered. Unfortunately, the damage was already done. But Rockstar has had a history over the past decade making really greedy decisions, and you can look at it at GTA Online. I mean, GTA Online is a good example of, we probably would have gotten GTA 6 sooner if it wasn't for GTA Online and how they were just raking in cash with that game. I mean, you can look up the numbers. It's billions and billions of dollars that they have generated from GTA 5 Online. But the reason I'm concerned about GTA 6 isn't because of the women. Some of it, I guess, if I'm being completely honest, but my biggest concern is just the way they're handling this release. It's just very fucked up. I don't know how else to describe it. It's trash. I don't know why they're doing this. And then they haven't released a trailer. They're already doing pre-orders when we haven't even seen a gameplay trailer. Like either one, they're holding things really close to the chest. This is just a marketing strategy, or something's actually wrong with the game. They're going to force this game out come November. Obviously, people are excited. I'm excited for the game because it's like, it's GTA. Like, what is this game going to be? And I want you to be prepared for this. The game might suck. The gameplay, the mechanics, it will probably look good. It'll probably play great, but be prepared for a story that's absolute trash. The reason I say this is from the trailers, when they announced Jason and Lucia, I was never like super excited. I was kind of surprised that, so this is what they're doing. They're doing a couple. I just don't know. I'm really worried that what they're doing is obviously just greedy. They're trying to take advantage of us. They are going to take advantage of us. They know that we're going to pay the $80, the $100. Most people are probably going to fork over $100 for the full game because people want the full experience. It does suck that they're releasing a digital version of this game. They're not releasing a physical version, and there's no proof that they are going to release a physical version, even though there's rumors and people are they're going to release a physical copy later on. And if they do, it's all money based. It's like, well, let's get them to buy the digital version. And then you have collectors and people that are obsessed with the physical media are going to buy the physical version when they already own the digital version. And then people that have PCs and PS5s that bought the digital version and the physical version for their PS5 or Xbox, they're going to buy another digital version for their PC so they can play mods. And then we're going to release GTA 6 online and we're going to fucking rob the world blind for billions of dollars. It's just... Lonnie Goldstein is the chief financial officer, so she's spearheading, I'm sure, a lot of the strategy behind how this game is going to make money, and she is female. That doesn't mean anything. I'm not biased towards women being in leadership roles. I'm not. I'm biased about women making shitty ass stories with their agendas in mind. And instead of just focusing on making a good game, they're focused on being inclusive. It's part of being a leader, though, and I can understand that, but there's a difference between letting people come in and doing their job and being a leader and not contributing to a toxic work environment, and then people that are just enablers to the bullshit. Like, are we focused on making a game, or are we focused on your pronouns and how you fucking feel? Like, back in the day, it wasn't like that. For most men, and if you're anything like me, like the way we were raised, I'm not saying everybody, but maybe there's just exceptions out there where we talk shit to each other and we say mean things as just like as a way of connecting with other guys. And the way that we approach video games, the way that we approach anything in life, if you're competitive, we want to be the best at what we do. I can't speak for everybody, but I mean, that's kind of my mindset is whether it's content creation or sports or my job, I take pride in that stuff and I want to be the best. Like, that's it. It's just I'm super competitive and it doesn't matter what I do. And when I lose, it hurts. It hurts more than anything. And I'm super critical of my own work. I'm super critical of how I play sports. I'm critical of how I do my job. So, you know, instead of being focused on doing that and producing something amazing, we're focused on, I feel like, the wrong things. But I do want to point out that it isn't just women working at Take-Two Interactive. You do have a percentage of the workforce that is women, but it is predominantly male. It is hard to find the exact numbers. Rockstar probably does this on purpose. Take-Two Interactive probably does this on purpose. They don't really want the numbers getting out. Maybe it's worse than I think, but I'm worried. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think GTA 6 is going to be a banger? Do you think it's going to bomb? Do you think we're going to get great gameplay with a terrible story? You know, there's just a lot of questions. Do you want a physical copy of the game, or do you care that it's coming out digital only? I really wish they were, if they came out and said, I'm physical copy of the game, $100, take my money. That's fine. I would have been happy. But no, like the way they're doing this, it's like they want to fucking stir up controversy and piss people off. It's just I just don't understand this marketing strategy. But I mean, the game, it doesn't matter what I say unless a whole lot of people come together and say, you know what, fuck this, we're not buying this. I mean, if you haven't pre-ordered, if you're thinking about pre-ordering, stop. You have not seen a gameplay trailer. You have not seen a trailer with actual gameplay. Please wait until you see a trailer with physical. They're not gonna run out of digital copies for the game, okay? This is insane. Guys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up for me. Talk shit down in the comments. Until the next one, I'm out of here.